If something is ever too good to be true, it always is. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to tell you a real life story that recently happened to me that shook me to my core, because if I hadn't trusted my gut, I probably wouldn't be here recording this now. So let's go back to the beginning. About a year ago, I was at a music conference networking event with producers, artists, and everything in between. You know how these events go. You meet a lot of people, exchange numbers, talk about projects, and then usually nothing even comes from it, and most people move on. From that networking event, where there were approximately 300 people, I stayed in contact with one. And that's only because we had a mutual friend who was working on a project. And he asked us both to join the project. And when we were there, we realized, oh, we knew each other from this event. Other than that, life went on. Until one day, completely out of the blue, I received a text message that read, "Hey, how are you doing?" I had no idea who this was. His number wasn't saved in my phone. He reminded me and he said that he was the producer from the networking event from last year. He said that he had been watching me on social media and he loves what I had been doing with another artist that I was managing at the time. He then disclosed that his baby cousin is an aspiring singer and he would love for me to manage her career. So, of course, I'm thinking, okay, this sounds good. Send me the details. This is where things started to get slightly weird. I asked him for basic information about his baby cousin, such as her name, her background, where is she from, but he was really reluctant to share anything. He just told me, put everything under my label. I said, okay. It felt strange, but I figured maybe he was just being protective. She was a minor. So I moved on and asked for music samples. Immediately, he sent me full-blown demos, completed tracks. Not one, not two, 20 plus. Fully written, mixed and mastered tracks. I was blown away, because the vocals were incredible, especially for a child of her age with apparently no vocal training. And he said that she recorded them in one take. I was skeptical, but also fascinated. The cherry on top was when he said that she can sing 2 to 3 songs a day, every day. And every night he was sending me 2 to 3 brand new songs consistently. If you've ever worked in music, you know that this is extremely rare. Even the best singers are unable to produce this amount of material consistently in one take. So I continued to listen, but then he started pushing to meet up. He kept saying that his cousin was so excited to finally meet me. But the way he suggested meeting made me feel uncomfortable looking back, because he asked me to come over to his house after work, have dinner with them and talk about contracts. In fact, he told me to bring the contract his cousin and himself are ready to sign. That fast. Huge red flag. But then it got even stranger, because he then said that he was happy to give me 10% more commission than I asked for. In this industry, when someone is too eager, you have to start asking questions. Something ain't right. My intuition told me do not go anywhere. Even though he was sending me pictures of the food that he was cooking and the food looked so good, I told him I don't eat from people that I do not know. And instead, I suggested something totally reasonable. And I didn't cancel on the night. He would send me videos of food he's cooked throughout the week, and it always looked amazing. So anyway, I suggested, why don't him and his baby cousin meet me at a studio where I work, which was really close to where he lived. Public place, professional environment, it makes total sense, right? But he had every excuse imaginable. Scheduling issues, his cousin was feeling unwell when she couldn't leave his house, transportation issues, and then he asked me why can't I come over again and again and again. He kept pushing for me to come to his house. He wanted to show me his equipment that he used. He wanted me to hear his demos that he was working on for himself. So things started to get a little bit complicated, and I don't like that. And I think it's fair to say within that time, when you're speaking to somebody for long periods of time, nightly, you can pretty much gauge their personality. And the more I spoke to him, something just didn't seem right. I stuck to my boundary. I outright said I wasn't comfortable going to his home. He told me that his baby cousin wasn't comfortable going to the studio or anywhere else for that matter. Then he got quite angry and he stopped responding. But it was fine. Life moved on. Now, months later, I started hanging out with a friend in the industry, and he said to me, Shari, you need to hear this. And he started playing some AI generated music. And he was like, look how crazy this sounds. Listen to how realistic AI voices are getting. And I'm listening. And suddenly my stomach drops, because the voice he's playing me that I'm hearing sounded exactly like the singer who I was sent songs from, apparently. The same tone, the same style, the same breath work, and the exact same delivery. And the fact that AI use in music is getting so convincing, this is where the real issues come in. You can now generate entire songs, full vocal performances, different voices, and unlimited content in seconds. And I get that if someone is sending you a steady stream of new songs every day, that it might not be a hardworking artist. It might be a computer. But with the lack of knowledge, for me anyway, that was the last thing that I was thinking. And this guy, this is why this is so insidious, because he was a genuine networking link. He had a long-standing music career prior to this. So to me, it didn't make sense. Why would somebody go to this extent and they have credentials? I guess that's something I would never know. But the biggest lesson from this experience is to trust your instinct. If something feels rushed, if someone avoids basic questions, and if they push contracts before meeting, pay attention to that, because technology is evolving faster than we can keep up with. And as in real life, not everyone, I dare say it, that not most people have good intentions. And honestly, the fact that I almost managed an artist that never existed still gives me chills today. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think that AI artists are the future of music, or do they pose a serious problem for the music industry? And have you ever been in a situation where something felt off and then you later realized why? Or were you just paranoid? If you found this story interesting, let me know too. If you think I was a fool for ever believing this, let me know too. And I'll see you in the next video. As always, thanks for listening. Peace.